Unit 4, I'm going to do a test review. It's pretty long, it's not hard, it's a lot of the same stuff the kids have been seeing since the beginning of the year, but we'll just kind of pull everything together. So you're going to see a lot of unit rates and proportions, and some unit rate questions you might see would be at the grocery store. Sandra buys 6 pounds of apples for $11.94. What is the unit rate? So we're going to put money on top because it's cost. They want to know cost per pound. Cost, line means per pound. So 11.94. There's my cost. Per, my line means per pound, 6 pounds. And we're going to figure out how much for 1 pound. You might even see something like this. Jake's temperature rose 3.4 degrees Fahrenheit over 4 hours. This is Jake. We're going to be comparing unit rates. And Franco, this is Franco. His rose 5.2 degrees Fahrenheit in 6 hours. So find the unit rate. How much did it rise in 1 hour? And the question is looking for the greatest, so they're looking for the highest. Okay, same thing with the snail and a sloth. So snail, sloth. A snail crawled. The only difference with this problem is they're giving you fractions, which are still done the same way, in a half hour. And then a sloth. And 3/8 hour. Still done the exact same way. They are looking for the slower animal. You can figure it out in 1 hour. Make it easier on yourself. I wouldn't even mess with the hours and like change it to minutes or anything like that. Just leave it as is. Okay, so we have a lot of unit rate questions on there. Here's one that's not hard, but it's kind of thick. It says, and we did one just like this in class. A painter paints a family's room in 2 1/4 hours. So 2 1/4 hour to paint the family room. The family room is a 10 1/2 by 12 3/10 feet. The question is, write the unit rate that describes the time it took the painter to paint 1 square foot. So we need to get our square footage here, and to get area you have to multiply. So we need to do 12 3/10 times 10 1/2. Okay, multiply straight across, well, and it's 129 and 1500ths feet squared. Don't do anything with the squared. I know sometimes the kids want to do things with the squared. Leave it alone. Okay, part A. Write a unit rate to describe the time it took the painter to paint 1 square foot. All right, so I know it took him 2 time to paint 1 square foot. So I'm going to put time on top. 2 1/4 hours. And it says 1 square foot, so I know that feet need to be on the bottom. In 2 1/4 hours, he has painted 129 and 1500ths square feet. I want to know how long it takes him to paint 1 square foot. Foot squared. Okay. Part B. B reads, if he continues at that rate, how long would it take the painter to paint a bedroom that is 114 and 8/10 square foot? Well, I'm going to take the same rate that I have, and I'm just going to put in my new amount. The painter charges $56.25 for the total hours it took him to paint the family room. Okay? Write that as a rate. This is part C. They charged him $56.25 for 2 1/4 hours of work. How much will they charge for 2 hours of work? That's probably one of the hardest questions. It's not even that hard, it's just a couple steps to it. Okay, the kids will also have some questions about a train and a bus, and they're going to have to get the miles per average or miles per hour, and which one would be the best to travel. But it's all done the exact same way.